Yes, good old TJ.
Konnichiwa, News Squad, your boy INCOG, back with another reaction video. And today, you guys, we are on OTAKUDAIKUN's channel. Arrange link will be sure about down below. This one is called, this is actually recommended from you guys, Fate Lore, the Tale of Abigail Williams, because based off the, that Who Could Be Gilgamesh, videos, Who Could Be Gil versus the World videos, that last one, part 7. Matter of fact, I'm actually going to make a playlist for those videos. I don't know if I make it tonight or if I make it tomorrow or sometime this week, but I'm gonna make me literally all of it in a row from 1 through 7, so you guys can just go ahead and just follow that link when I actually make that playlist. But if not, this is gonna be one of my most recent videos of like doing my part 1 through 7 on it. But the last one was talking about Abigail Williams, and you guys want me to get and talk more and like learn more about her origin and like her backstory and everything like that, no phantasm, etc. So that's what we're gonna do right now. So what I've heard of you guys, just share the videos where you share cool stuff, man. Like, share, subscribe on the video and everything like that, because you're almost at 900 subs, man. So go ahead and share the videos and everything when you watch it. And like I say, make sure you stop liking the video, because I'm trying to grow a lot. Also, it lets me know you guys want me to make more of that type of content. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So play. All right, let's see.
During the 17th century, thousands of extremist English Protestants, known as the Puritans, are dissatisfied with the state of the Church of England.
So you come out of
To
England?
escape oppression, they cross the ocean in search of the New World and find themselves in North America, where they settle into and colonize the territory of Massachusetts. The Puritans are exceptionally devoted to their God-fearing ways, dedicating their entire lives to worship and abstinence of all things they consider blasphemous. Tragically, in their pursuit of untainted worship, they find themselves turning on each other with religious doubt.
So basically
Salem,
a civil war
there is a
of
young,
some stamp.
blue-eyed girl by the name of Abigail Williams. She is innocent, revering God faithfully through prayer. After her parents are murdered during a raid from Native Americans,
Oh,
she
man.
is orphaned and
You hate to
taken
see
in
it.
by her uncle, Samuel Paris. Abigail lives at the Paris household with her cousin Betty and Samuel's slave, Tituba. At the age of 12, she and her cousin begin to have epileptic fits, contorting their bodies, screaming, and breaking housewares. The girls describe their symptoms as feeling akin to the pricking of many needles. When their doctor examines them, he finds no trace of physical ailment, leading Salem's people to blame their behavior on the girls being possessed by the devil. As more girls show similar symptoms,
That
the
sucks.
magistrate sets out to solve the problem by seeking those accused of practicing witchcraft and convening with demons. The first 3 to be arrested for afflicting Abigail include Tituba, who was accused of misleading the girls with tales from Malleus Maleficarum that
Tituba.
describe sexual encounters with demons,
Ew.
tempting men, and fortune-telling.
Was
This
they
first
in the
batch
form of
of
women or
accusations
something?
is
The
of women
demons?
who are either outsiders or caught in familial drama, but later accusations are aimed even at those who are respected within Salem's church, leading to a fear that if the pious can be witches, anyone can be. Complaints begin to flood the local magistrates. If someone falls ill or dies, the afflicted merely have to pin the cause on
What is
witchcraft.
around a time frame where like
Empirical
witches would
evidence is
like
nowhere
banned
to
and
be
they'll like
found,
be
relying
executed if
mostly
they knew
upon
women were witches?
testimony. They believe the devil cannot use a person's shape without permission, and so claiming to have seen a specific person's apparition is enough to convict them. Investigations
Wow,
are
didn't even
also
know
a
that.
farce. The accused are merely interrogated, placed in unsanitary prison cells, and deprived of humanity until they cave to the pressure and confess. Of the 200 people arrested, 19 are sentenced to death by hanging, and 3 die during imprisonment and interrogation.
Dang, that's unfortunate.
This goes down in history as the nightmarish Salem witch trials. Historically speaking,
So it is around that time when they killed with.
regarded
Okay.
as the catalyst for the entire ordeal, the spark that ignited the tragedy. Beyond being the site of the trials, Salem holds a special meaning to one man who proves critical to Abigail's fate. The world is filled with mystery, having once been host to the Age of Gods. Beyond that, there exists countless parallel worlds, each with their own history and trajectory. Beyond these parallel worlds are beings the likes of humanity cannot contemplate, foreigners from another universe altogether. While humans know of these beings, the outer gods, from the fictional works of author H.P. Lovecraft, they have no way of knowing the outer gods truly do exist as higher dimensional life forms. Chandraputra is the name of a man who pursues the outer gods.
Just come back
and
to
is
your
also
release, basically.
referred to as the gentleman who travels through time and space.
And do you or do
Salem
you
is the
not?
land of his ancestors, and he returns there for a time on a mission to protect humanity from the evil god of the abyss. To pursue the god, he goes into a deep slumber. Around the same time, in the modern era, the demon god hivemind Getiah is successfully defeated by the Chaldea Security Organization. While a triumphant occasion, Chaldea's victory is tainted by the fact that a handful of demon god pillars managed to escape the fight and burrow themselves into moments in history. They each try to fulfill Getiah's ambitions on their own, using various methods. In particular, the demon god Raum seeks to bring humanity salvation through pain by summoning to the earth the outer god Sut-Typhon.
Sut-Typhon. That sounds like a name.
Takes control over Salem,
Heck of a name, but it up.
and surrounds it in a bounded field through which he can reenact the Salem witch trials. The trials are to be used as a sacrificial ritual to open the gates to Sut-Typhon. Raum plans to use Abigail
sacrifice?
Williams as the core of this fake Salem, and summons her as a pseudo-servant capable of opening interdimensional portals. Raum invades Chandraputra's resting body and assumes the identity of a man named Randolph Carter. He proceeds to serve as Abigail's guardian after her parents are killed. He first makes this Salem as accurately as possible to the historical witch trials, only to discover that events do not play out as he intended. As such, he continuously restarts events, introducing new elements with the hope of finally creating the proper circumstances for Sut-Typhon's emergence. When Chaldea's observational lens Sheba detects Raum's
So right now the
singularity,
main goal is to get
the facility's fate
sacrifices,
system
the
responds
right
by
amount of
summoning
sacrifices
the
for
Queen of
soon.
Sheba into it. She halts the pace at which the singularity gathers mana at the cost of her own powers, and finds herself taking the role of Tituba as a mortal woman. Raum reaches the end of his 5th iteration of Salem, and realizes he's out of time and mana. For the 6th Salem, he brings into existence Lovecraft's fictional character, Lavinia Whately, to be Abigail's friend. The Whately family also aims to summon the outer god, but respond to their creation by trying to escape Salem in futility. Thus far, none of the guests introduced by Raum have produced results. For the 7th iteration, he invites Chaldea.
Then how many iterations of it is
Chaldea sends
it?
their master Ritsuka Fujimaru to the Singularity in order to thwart the demon god's ritual. Their party aims to blend into Salem's community, disguised as a band of traveling performers. Upon ray-shifting, the party comes across Abigail directing other village children in a magic ritual taught to her by Lavinia. Carter also finds the girls and scolds Abigail for dragging them into the woods in the dead of night.
Dang, Abby will get
Chaldea,
blamed for
Carter
it though.
plays his part as Abigail's uncle and welcomes Ritsuka's party into his home. There he blames Tituba for teaching the girls the ritual they used, and forbids her from speaking of her hometown as punishment. While Ritsuka and their servants stay at Carter's home, they develop a friendship with Abigail. She tells them her favorite foods, and how she cherishes Lavinia and Tituba. Sadly, when she considers the idea of leaving Salem, she is struck with a sudden panic attack, causing her to declare that the world outside Salem is full of suffering. To accelerate the chaos of the trials, Raum has introduced Matthew Hopkins as Salem's head judge.
It must suck
His
to have that
stubborn
type of
ambition to seek
ideology
religious
just in your
justice
head.
certainly
Like
provokes
the outside world.
accusations. When one of the village girls becomes sick,
Do you want to ever
the
leave?
charm Tituba crafted is found under her bed. Thus, Tituba is the first to be arrested under suspicion of witchcraft. Hopkins rushes through the trial while Chaldea is performing a play to avoid opposition. He tortures a confession out of her and sentences her to the gallows. Tituba is hanged before Ritsuka can respond.
Ah,
That same night,
man.
those
First
who were
tortured, then
executed
hang,
rise from
bro.
the dead as ghouls, causing further terror. Lavinia's grandfather, Absalom, is accused of conjuring the ghouls with black magic, and is promptly hanged along with her father, Noah. In the wake of this, Lavinia swears vengeance upon Hopkins. It isn't long until Ritsuka's troop is blamed for Salem's descent into madness, and their servant Matahari is brought to trial for bewitching men with her beauty. A new batch of the accused is hanged, although Matahari succeeds in faking her own death.
So many people just...
However,
oh my goodness.
Abigail does not know this. She is forced to watch as those dear to her are murdered, and her attempts to defend them are brushed
I'm about
off
to say,
as
like,
the
are they
ramblings of a child.
blaming the right
Lavinia
people?
tries to rescue her from this by inviting her to leave by ship, but is denied. Without much choice, Lavinia declares to fulfill her family's wish. She starts by confessing that she and Abigail had conducted a dark ritual from her Book of Abon. Soot Typhon's awakening is approaching, and this compels Abigail to further dabble in demonic rituals. She is caught in the forest sacrificing a rabbit. When Hopkins attempts to arrest Abigail, Lavinia intervenes and stabs him, contributing his sacrifice to the ritual of descent. Ritsuka's servant Sanson takes the blame.
Wait, so is
for
that the
Hopkins'
ritual she was
murder
doing just now
and
with the
is
rat, or is that
next
the
to
other
be put to
ritual for the
His
god?
trial is held on Walpurgisnacht, under a pitch-black sky swarmed in birds and insects. Sanson's confession is accepted despite Abigail's attempt to defend him. His hanging finally pushes her over the edge. Abigail admits to being a witch, the one responsible for conducting dark rituals in the woods with the village girls. As the villagers toss stones at her, she transforms into a true witch, temporarily embodying the outer god's might. Ritsuka's team
Is that
fights
like a
her
sacrifice for
until
her?
she
She just
falls
sacrificed herself or something
all
else?
of them are taken into custody, and in prison, Carter is revealed to be Raum. He announces that Ritsuka, the servant Cersei, and Abigail...
I mean, Raum. I
are
said
to be
shit
tried
earlier,
as
Raum.
witches. Lavinia interrupts the trial, rushing in and splashing Carter with the powder of Ibn Ghazi, meant to materialize spirits. Carter's face is revealed to be that of an ominous crow. This revelation to the crowd turns spectators into ghouls, and Raum gives up his act.
Head of a
He
crow.
transforms into a demon god pillar, but fails to defeat Ritsuka or their servants. In retaliation, he returns to the form of a raven, and mortally gouges Lavinia. Seeing this, Abigail tosses aside the remainder of her humanity. The gate is opened, and Soot Typhon
Abigail just said
enters
full
into her
on,
body. She
just
crushes Raoul
fudge
under
it.
her heel,
Like,
and declares
whatever.
that she will bring eternal pain to humanity. Ritsuka must fight Abigail to stop this. Soot Typhon has the power to control space and time as a result of channeling the evil tree Cliffoth from Jewish
Oh, what's Soot?
mysticism.
Oh, I did hear.
This
Okay, I
allows her
thought
to
I was
open
tripping
gates
earlier.
to alien worlds. Soot Typhon's power becomes Abigail's noble phantasm, Cliffoth Rhizome, hollow tree filled by a remnant of light. Opening the gate to a foreign world distorts her target's mind and body, as they are unable to comprehend said world. During the fight,
So basically, gonna lose their
Shippa
mind in the
notices
world
Abigail
when
hasn't
she uses her
fully
MP.
fused with Soot Typhon. Her powers are not at their fullest.
So they
and she
distorted.
can be defeated. Ritsuka's party takes advantage of this to sever her connection with the outer god, returning her to normal. Sadly, there is nothing Abigail can do to save Lavinia, and can only express her gratitude and friendship as her friend succumbs to her injury. As the group buries Lavinia, the singularity
This is
begins to
sad. This is like one of the saddest
Abigail is
lores
its core.
I think we've
She
covered.
too will disappear along with it. Before that, however, Chandraputra, having regained control of his body, apologizes for the incident and extends a tempting offer to Abigail. He explains that, as a result of this ordeal, she has the power of a living silver key, able to open gates across time and space. He
That means she
offers to teach
can-
Abigail to master her
she can, like,
powers,
open up the gate
that
to bring her
is,
back, Rick?
if she is willing to join
Right?
him on his journey. If not, he will seal her power, wipe her memory, and take her to an era of her choosing.
Oh,
Wanting the ability to protect her friends and prevent disaster, Abigail agrees to travel with Chandraputra, hoping to one day return to Chaldea with her full power at the ready. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy this channel, help me beat the algorithm by liking, commenting, and sharing the video. Subscribing.
wow. Wow, this Abigail Fate lore from OTAKUDAIKUN. Like I say, it'll be first link in right down below for OTAKUDAIKUN's page. Go check out all of his other content. But yeah, man, that's, oh my god, oh, goodness gracious, man, that's sad, man. your parents gets killed in a whole raid with Native Americans, and then you have to go and you have to stay with some other people, and then it's just like your like ideas, like what you get taught, basically just showing you like this is the only place you need to be in. And the outside world is suffering, but yet you're suffering inside the place you're in because of what everybody else is like manipulating you to believe, and like everybody else like around you like get killed and everything. Man, that's crazy. And then if you don't go with this one person, they're going to like wipe your power, wipe your memory, and then they go send you to a dimension you want to go to, unless instead if you want to just like learn how to use your powers. It's like crazy. But yeah, guys, like I say, Fate Lore, the Tale of Abigail. Let me know what you think. Let me know, like, comment on the video, and share the video where you share cool stuff. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel if you're new. On our way to 900 subs. Let's see. We're on our way to 900 subs, guys. So yeah, like I said, I got a few more Fate videos for you guys tonight. I'm gonna record. I'm trying to get this one out at least tomorrow. That's the first one I'll be recording. So yeah, without further ado, guys, like, subscribe on the videos. Like I say, your boy INCOG. I'm out. Peace.